Whether you're ending the morning or starting the afternoon, tune in to Danny M every Tuesday afternoon from 1 o'clock and every Wednesday morning from 10. Expect the hottest topics, the UK chart update, news and gossip from the music industry, the Yesterday, Yesterplay feature, and all the biggest hits. All squeezed into 2 hours. Danny M, only on 6 Towns Radio.
Right then, Johnny Wilkes and Christian Patterson are here for a quick interview with myself for you, the listeners out there. So, how are we doing, guys? You okay?
Oh, very well, thanks. How are you?
Awful, I am. Awful. This show's going terrible. No, it's going great, mate. We're having a ball, aren't we, mate?
Absolutely fantastic. I think, I'm going to say this, I'm going to put my neck on the line here and say, I think it's the best one we've done.
Really? Even after Snow White last year?
Yeah, it's better than Snow White. Yeah, it is. It is. I've got to say, Dick Whittington's our favourite one because the title's so great. Dick Whittington. There's that many gags about, obviously, my name. Yeah. But also, we've got just a phenomenal cast. I mean, don't get me wrong, every cast we've had so far have been phenomenal. But I have said it a few times on Twitter. If Carlsberg made a Panto cast, this would be it. They're phenomenal. They really are. I mean, it makes our job so much easier as directors to direct this cast. They're amazing. They really are.
And what's it like for you being back in your hometown?
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? I mean, I think, this is my hometown, and how much I love it. It's it's like for Christian as well. This is his 7th year back, and I think this is like your second hometown, isn't it? Would you say?
It is. I would move here gladly. I'd move here tomorrow because I just love the people of Stoke.
And I think people would like that anyway, because then supermarkets would go through the roof.
And restaurants would just, business would boom. I'd replace what is falling down in Wedgwood and all that stuff. I'd bring in food. So
you would? Steak especially.
Steak especially.
Loves a steak.
I love a steak, yeah.
Because you can eat that on his diet, can't you? Because that's free.
I can, yeah, because I'm on Slimming World. As a plug. Hey,
there we go.
Well, you have to cut that.
Plug for Slimming World. I might have to. I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
There are also other Weight Watching things that you could go on as well.
Yeah, it just so happens Slimming World's the best one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, what have you both been up to throughout the year? Then, if I start with you, Johnny.
I've been sat on my bum all year.
Really?
No, I haven't, mate. No.
Academy going.
I know, a college, full-time college, yeah, which takes up a lot of our time now. I have 120 students down where we live in Wiltshire, Swindon. I know, and they're doing amazing. In fact, there's about 12 from Stoke who live full-time now down in Swindon, and they're 6 days a week at college. And what's nice is 6 of them are in the pantomime this year. So all the dancers you'll see are from Stoke as well. So, giving them an opportunity in their first professional jobs is an amazing achievement. I also had Soccer Aid this year, which took up a lot of time, which we've raised 6.5 million from this year alone, which makes it 18 million our total. And also I did a little stint on Annie Get Your Gun on tour, and so I've been busy.
So you've not been sitting on your bum?
No, I haven't.
Really busy.
I wish I was.
I'm going to say this before you ask me the same question, because I'm going to say to every interviewer that I speak to, because as far as I'm concerned, it should happen. Get Johnathan Wilkes and Robbie Williams on the honours list for what they've done for Soccer Aid. Get it done. Get it on.
I completely agree, and I'm sure most of the listeners would as well.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. You know what? You don't need a piece of paper, and you don't need a badge just to prove that you've done stuff for charity. Seeing what we've done already with the money that we've raised, that's good enough for me. When I see poorly sick children surviving and getting a new lease of life, that's all I need. That's the badge I need.
It's got to be really fulfilling, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing, but it's amazing. Doesn't matter what you do in your career or what you do in your life. One day I'll always look back and say, do you know what? I changed people's lives. Yeah. And that's enough for me.
So what have you been up to this year?
I've been there we are. Yes, I butt in all the time. You've noticed that, haven't you?
Oh, the more the merrier.
Yeah, exactly. I've been doing the Dylan Thomas centenary because we've been touring with Under Milkwood Theatre Cloyd production.
Centenary 100 years.
It is, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and with 2 cast members from this, the brilliant Simon Nean and Torchwood's very own Kai Owen, who's back for a second year. He did Ugly Sister opposite myself 2 years ago, and we toured with that for the majority of the year, and I've done a little bit of filming here and there, and it's been really lovely.
Fantastic stuff. Now, I've heard the story of Dick Whittington and his cat. I've never seen the panto though, so without giving it all away, tell us a bit about the show and your roles in it.
Well, I am Richard Whittingham, aka Dick Whittington, and I don't know, I've come with me and my mum, who's Christian, Sarah the cook. We've come on a long journey from London to Stokey. And stuff happens, falls in love, and then eventually I get thrown out of Stoke because I get accused of being a thief.
Oh,
I know. It's so wrong.
You're going to get loads of that.
I know, exactly. But then all of a sudden the bowels of Stoke call out my name. Your name. And they go, you're going to be the Lord Mayor of Stokey. And then end up on a boat sailing around to Morocco. We have a fight with the king, a rat who tries to destroy us. I have a fight with a rat, and then eventually I become the Lord Mayor of Stokey.
The crazy thing is, and this is true,
we don't really know what goes on.
No, but the crazy thing is, it's based on a true story.
Yes.
I mean, he didn't fight the rats, but, you know...
It's very loosely based from where I gather.
It's very loosely
based.
It is. I mean, one of the big differences, the real Richard Whittington, when he died, he did have a fascination with cats. He loved cats. And when he died, he wanted his cat buried with him, but the cat was in fine health. So they killed the cat and put it in the coffin. And that's true, but we can't afford the dancers to do it nightly, so we've had to change the end of that story.
We could kill a cat every now and then. I don't think the kids would have enjoyed that.
It wouldn't go down well, would it?
No. Hey, kids, hold on a minute. The cat's dead. Imagine.
You both make a great double comedy act, I've got to say. So why do you think the chemistry's so great between you both?
I'm thin and he's fat.
That's definitely one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons. Do you know, when we first met, we clicked, right? And when I first came and did Panto here with Johnny, all I kept thinking in Cinderella was, I want to do more on stage with Johnny. So the second year we did Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, and we made that happen.
And it went down a stool.
Yeah. And I don't know why the chemistry exists, but it just does. And I think it's because we share genuine warmth, genuine appreciation for each other, genuine love for each other.
We do.
And we have a very similar sense of humour. So
we genuinely do make each other laugh daily. And he's one of my best mates. So to work with your best mate who makes you laugh, it's brilliant. And I've got to say, and we've said it before, we've worked together 7 years now in Panto. If I wasn't what I've been before, and Christian likewise, we probably would have been a double act.
Yeah.
And Ant Deck would have been no more because we were a lot better than them.
Oh, yeah. We'd have been in the new Ant and Deck.
Yeah.
We'd have
vetted them. I'd have had Deck in my pocket because he fits.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Christian would have vet Ant.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The Panto's been kind of a must-see. It's become kind of a must-see thing in Stoke now, hasn't it? Every Christmas. What do you think keeps the people coming back for more every year?
I think it's the look, audiences are not thick. Audiences know when a cast is on stage and they're working hard. And, Christian says this every year. We appreciate how much it costs that family to go to the theatre. And we have to make sure every night we go on stage and we have to give the very, very best performance that we can. Now, I'm not saying that some pantomimes in the country ring it in. Now, when I use that tone, means that they just turn up for their paycheck and that's it. We genuinely care. That's the difference. The difference is we genuinely care. And we genuinely want to go on there and make an audience laugh. Me and Christian, every night we come off, we go, hey, we've got an audience. Hey, they're a cracking. Come on, we'll do this. We'll do a bit of that. We'll do that. And that's what we do. We don't come off and go, oh, I can't be bothered with this. Never, ever has that ever happened, has it, mate?
No, and we're one big family of the Panto casts. And if anyone hasn't worked as hard as we wanted or hasn't done the job as well as we want, they haven't come back. So all you've got to do now is go through the last...
We shoot them.
Yeah. Like, sorry, all you've got to do now is go through your last 7 years of Panto programmes, have a look who hasn't come back, and they were the terrible ones. So they didn't care as much as we did. So
there's a lot of improv then.
Oh,
you sort of take each crowd as it comes. And
of course we do. We love a good crowd. We love a raucous kind of... Come along, enjoy yourself, get involved. When I say get involved, I mean don't heckle, but get involved with the baddie, get involved with the goodies, and we want just as much as fun as you do, so it's a mutual thing, I suppose.
Yeah, even the baddie's getting applause.
Kai's amazing. He's a legend in his own head.
We can't call him Kai, actually. It's in his contract, it has to be called Torchwood's Kai Owen.
Yes. So, John Barrowman's understudy.
Yeah. Right, I don't want to take up much more of your time. Let's finish on a lighter note. We've been kind of putting the little innuendos in there.
All right, yeah.
Obviously, the show's called Dick Whittington. I'm betting there's no shortage of innuendo during the show.
Us? Do a dick gag?
No.
So I thought I'd have a chat with you about some famous dicks.
Okay,
I like it.
I've got 6 dicks on my list.
Hey!
I want to see if you've heard any of them. Bear in mind, these are all real names. None of them are made up.
All right.
These guys' parents actually bestowed this name on them.
I like this
They've
already.
had to live with this. Number 1, Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, I know.
Probably one of the greatest entertainers of probably musical theatre ever.
Absolutely. But you know what? If your surname is Dyke, don't give him the first name Dick. Do you know what I mean?
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Next up, Dick Smothers.
Dick Smothers. That's brilliant.
Ever heard of Dick Smothers?
No, I haven't. I've done it, but I've never...
He was one half of the legendary musical comedy team, the Smothers Brothers, with his older brother Tom.
Even that's funny, the Smothers Brothers.
Definitely. Third up, Dick Buttcuss.
You are joking.
I swear down, these are all real.
Buttcuss.
I looked these up this morning.
Where's that come?
He's a Hall of Fame linebacker who played 9 seasons with the Chicago Bears.
Wow. There's a refrigerator playing then?
Possibly. 3 more for you.
Go on.
Dick Pole. He was the former Major League Baseball pitcher.
Dick Pole. What a dick pole.
Second to last, Justin Bieber. Yeah, his name's not Dick, but we know why.
I love that. We were like that. What?
Finally, you look. This is my personal favourite, Dick Trickle.
Oh, do you know, I suffered with that once, but I've seen the doctor now. I'm fine now, yeah.
It's cleared up, hasn't it?
It's cleared up now, I've seen the doctor, yeah.
He was a NASCAR driver back in 1989.
Can I say, of all the interviews I've ever done, that was my favourite section.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
I aim to please. Guys, it's been great chatting to you. Thanks for being such great sports.
Thank you very much.
Talk to you.
Best of luck with the panto.
It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to talk to 6 Towns Radio. Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.